January 1964, Monte Carlo Rally. A Northern Irish driver named Paddy Hopkirk crosses the finish line in a red Mini Cooper S with a 1-liter 71 engine, 10-foot long, four-wheel drive at the four extreme corners of the car. He has just beaten the works teams of Mercedes, Saab, Volvo, Citroën, and 8 V8 Ford Falcons. The British government sends a telegram. The Beatles send a telegram. The smallest car on the grid just won the toughest rally in the world. Picture London, 1956. Colonel Nasser nationalizes the Suez Canal. Petrol gets rationed in Britain overnight. Bubble cars from Isetta and Messerschmitt take over the streets like roller skates with engines. BMC boss Leonard Lord walks into the office of his chief engineer Alec Issigonis and says, "Drive these bloody awful things off the road. Build a proper small car." Issigonis takes the existing A-Series 4-cylinder, lays it sideways, tucks the gearbox into the engine sump, stuffs 10-inch wheels into the four corners. The powertrain takes 20% of the floor. 80% goes to 4 real adults. The car is 10 feet long. Launched August 1959, Issigonis knighted 10 years later. Every Super Mini for the next 60 years is descended from this idea. Then John Cooper, the Formula One constructor who had just won back-to-back F1 titles with Jack Brabham, calls his friend Issigonis. The Mini will make a giant killer race car. Issigonis says no, it is a people's car. Cooper goes over his head. The Cooper S appears in '63. By 1967, Mini has won Monte Carlo 3 times. Hopkirk, '64. Makinen, '65, through one of the worst snowstorms ever recorded. Aaltonen, '67. The disqualification of 1966 over auxiliary headlamps is still called the greatest theft in rallying history. Then 1969, the Italian job. 3 Minis in red, white, and blue drive down the steps of the Palazzo Madama, through the arcades of Turin, across the Lingotto rooftop test track. 16 M1 Coopers are destroyed during filming. Michael Caine says, "Hang on, lads, I have a great idea," just before the bus tips over the cliff. Cut to credits. Brian Epstein bought each Beatle a Cooper S. Lennon, all blacked out. Harrison, hand-painted psychedelic, on-screen in Magical Mystery Tour. Ringo, silver, hatchback cut into the back for his drum kit. Mary Quant named the miniskirt after the car. Both were the visual shorthand of the entire decade. The classic Mini ran until October 2000, 5.3 million cars over 41 years. Today, a clean Mark I Cooper S brings $40,000. Driver, 6 figures concours. The original 33 EJB sits at the British Motor Museum and is not for sale. Sometimes you do beat the giants. Sometimes the giants forget how.